Hi everyone, today I will share with you few my tips, basically one, which will save you money, time, stress, everything. In my opinion, every car owner should have this tool, and it will be much easier to own any car, and particularly in my case, old performance cars or something extraordinary, which is not just standard. But even with a standard car, I recommend to everyone have this tool in a glove box, and it will save you money and time, which is the most important in our life. In this video, we will talk about car diagnostic, scan tools, diagnostic tool, call it whatever you like. But this is must have in a modern cars, older cars. It will really help you. Doesn't matter, you don't need to be a car mechanic, you don't need to be car guy or car girl. I recommend to everyone have one. Doesn't matter expensive or cheap. Today I will show you a few differences of them. Probably I will make this video in two parts. So in the first part I will give you general information, and in the second part I will go more deeply with the app which I using for my current BMW. But it's not only about the BMW. Whatever car you have, just imagine they're very smart nowadays, and if you have some fault codes, some errors on your dash, every time when we have it, it makes stress for us. You need to go to some garage. Depends of your location. The reading codes can cost from 20 euro, dollars, pounds to up to 50, maybe even more if you go to official dealers or wherever. But by buying one of them, you don't need to buy all of this. Just an example how they can look. So you can save time and you can save money, because usually it depends how good guys in a garage you have. For example, guys where I'm fixing my cars, they were doing this for little money, for free, for a beer. But if you need every time to go to garage and pay like 20-50 quid just to read codes, it's not even fixing your car, it's just to read codes. It's quite expensive, and it's still stressful, because until you will go there you don't know what happened with your car. So this is just one few examples which I have at my home. So let's start with the first one. Just OBD cable and a soft in a laptop. If you're able to download soft by OBD cable, this one currently it's for my Fords. In my opinion, it's the most difficult option, because official soft will be very expensive. I'm not recommending to buy it if you're not proper mechanic and you're not making money on this. And it's quite difficult to download them. They're making this soft difficult to install as well. So for BMW, that's why they just gave up. But still, if you can Google, find the soft for your car, just type model of your car, diagnostic soft. They will be always tell you which cable you need. You can buy it from eBay or Amazon, connect it to your car and read the codes. But still, you need to have laptop. Another option, Bluetooth connections and apps in your phone. Now we have a lot of them. Your phone. Now we have a lot of them. On my channel, the purpose of my channel is to share my experience of owning interesting cars without being rich. And another, I'm trying to save you money. So there is different programs, different apps. I'm not promoting anyone and any of them. It's not advertising, it's just my experience. I never like paying for them. Okay, you can buy some app and pay once for it, but if it requires some subscription or something, I'm not gonna pay for it like monthly, and there's no point for it, in my opinion, because I'm not mechanic, I'm not earning money on this. But I managed to find nice apps for BMW with just a Bluetooth OBD connection in my phone. It's very nice, very easy to have it. It's always with me in my phone. If I have some code, I can read it straight away. Most of time, all these codes, they can be deleted and they're not coming back. So you kind of fix your car, and You can buy app for like 20-30 quid. You do it once. It depends which you will find for your car or for multiply brands, but it will save you a lot of money in the future because you just open, read what is there, delete it, and if it's not coming back, you don't need to fix it. It may be some glitch. For example, modern cars, if you unplug battery, it will throw away you like 30, 20 different faults, but it's only because of the lack of power, not because something broken. And another option, cheap devices from Amazon, they cost like 20, 30, 40 quid, but even they're very useful. On my previous car, it was Jaguar XJR supercharged V8, a very smart and old car. And I bought the same. This one current is a Volkswagen Audi, but I got the same for Jaguar. I'm not showing you any brands because it doesn't matter. I'm not advertising anything. I'm not get paid for it. So this tool, it's easy to have in your glove box. Same, you just plug in. You don't need to be mechanic. You just press scan, and it will give you all faults. Some of them, they will explain faults straight away on the screen. Some of them, cheaper versions, they will give you code. This code, type it in a Google, and the Google will say what it is. But the main thing, if you delete code, fault, and it's not coming back, maybe it was just a temporary glitch. So you don't need to worry about it. For example, ABS sensor. Sometimes if it's bad weather or something, it's on the way to die, but it's still working. So maybe you will delete this code and it will still last you half a year, maybe a year. So, and you're saving stress, you're saving money. So can you imagine if you buy this for 40 quid, at some point it could be just one visit to your local garage for doing scanning. I've been in my with this BMW when I bought it. I visited my garage like 3 or 4 times just to scan every time when I got some errors. Even, for example, ABS sensor. Even if I know that it's ABS sensor, I don't know which one. I need to scan it. I need to pay it. And that's why once I found this app, which I will tell another second part of this video, it's made my life easier, much easier. I'm not recommending you to buy professional touchscreen units, which cost like 500, 1000, 2000. For home DIY, you don't need it if you're not planning to do some codings. Even the small tools like this, or just a OBD plug and app, will help you. And how I told you, you don't need to be mechanic. It's my advice. It will save you money. Believe you don't need to visit your car garage so often after you get one of these devices. It's literally must have. Just throw in your glove box. And can you imagine if something happened on the middle of no motorway or wherever? Sometimes you can scan it. There was some glitch, you delete it, and you can continue to go, or at least you can go on the side of the road and wait for recovery. And because you will know what's going on with the car, you can already kind of understand what costs it will be in the future. Because sometimes, like in my case in this car, ABS sensor, it will throw you gearbox fault, engine fault, all drivetrains fault. So it's so stressful when you see a modern car gearbox fault, because it possibly can be so expensive. But by having this tool, you can scan it, you see, oh, ABS sensor, easy peasy, it's not expensive, and you're not stressing. So you're saving money and you're saving yourself from the stress. So highly recommending, go on eBay or Amazon. I would say even Amazon, because wherever is your location, you can always return them. It's very nice. This is item which is like, you don't need it until you will need it. I know it sounds weird, but it's like a helmet. Maybe you will need it once, but it's very nice to have this item in this moment. It will save you a lot of time and money. And basically, once it will help you, you will understand how useful it is. And now, every time when I'm changing car, I'm planning to buy multi-brand, more expensive tool, but still I have different cheap tools and they're doing the job. So 20-30 quid, bucks, whatever, any car, buy it. You can save your time, money, and stress. Cheers, guys. See you in the next part, and I will explain you more about what I'm using for BMW. But probably if you don't have BMW, it's not going to be so useful for you. So first part of this video will be completely enough for you. Thank you.